Yo, 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 we are live on the pontoon. I am JohnFon09, your cruise director through the content. Hope everybody's having a good day. Originally, I was not planning on streaming today, but due to a series of different events, here we are. So since we're here, we're going to make the most of it. We're going to like up the stream. We're going to get some Horizon kills. We're going to have some vibes. We're going to have maybe some dubs. Probably not, though. We're definitely going to have vibes. Definitely going to get some kills. Definitely going to like up the stream. And, yeah. Might just get to goal real quick, honestly, while it's on World's Edge. Yo, appreciate that first like. X Kellogg's in the chat, we see ya. First like, first comment. Noti gang going hard. Yo, what's up, Doc Bones? Second comment. Second like, possibly. 4 likes on the stream, let's go. We rolling in the likes now. They're just flying in. First game on, we're just going in dry. Right into ranked. That's how we do it around here.
Science don't sleep, and neither do we, right, Newt?
It said 0 on my phone. Yeah, mobile doesn't update very quickly, or at all, really. Like, so it'll only show you the likes from the time that you open the stream, but it doesn't actually keep like a running tally for you, just the way that the feature works, I guess.
And taking lives.
It'd be cool if it did, though, but it'd probably be a lot more work and effort than it's worth to be able to do that. It's gonna be one of those kind of nights, AJ.
We meet at last.
Yes.
The greatest warrior that ever.
I think so.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were someone else.
What kind of nights?
This is awkward.
Are you referencing the short stream kind of night? Because yes, it will be. I actually wasn't going to stream at all, but then the other thing that I had to do took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So now I don't have time to do the other thing that I was going to do. So I was like, well, we'll just go live.
Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
I'm only here for the dubs, but you know, no pressure. Well, you know what, Amish? You can just take your blue wrench and put it where the sun don't shine, because if you're only here for dubs, then you're probably going to be disappointed, honestly. If I'm being 100 real with you. Almost at 400. Yeah, I lost 2 subs today. We were at 389, but you know, I'm not counting. Probably just like some bots that got cleared out, or 2 people that I just, you know, am no longer appealing to. That could be the case as well. I usually tell myself it's just bots that get cleared out there, or people that subscribe just to troll and then unsubscribe.
Reloading.
Oh, that's not what I thought. This was a wingman.
Shields on that bandit.
Oh, he's so weak right there.
Top of us.
I don't know where the guns are at in here. Cool.
Charging on my shield.
We got another squad. Just relax. I got everything under control.
A broken enemy shield.
I need light ammo.
Shields recharging.
Light ammo here. Using my Phoenix kit.
Light ammo here.
Enemy killed. I took care of it. Don't worry.
Looking for heavy ammo.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Yeah, I can use that.
They're definitely still fighting over
Ammo
here.
here. Thank you.
Oh, that was a great thermite. I'm not gonna lie. Once that thermite hit me, I knew I was getting knocked. Especially with both of them right there. So a really good thermite.
Great. Safe to touch down. We're already in the next.
Yeah, what's going on, Tenem?
I got you, Miss Summers.
You didn't lose any of those. Those are fake subs, so it's all good, man. YouTube is terrible with bots, likes and subs. Yeah, that's what I always tell myself. I mean, even if it's not, I mean, I accept the fact that some people are going to move on for the content, or some people have been subscribed for a long time and been like, hey, I don't really watch this guy anymore. I'm tired of seeing his lives pop up in my feed or whatever. I mean, that's, you know, I don't take any of that personally.
Intending to engage.
I do that myself sometimes. You know, I'll subscribe to somebody once, you know, during like a raid or something like that, and you know, I just don't vibe for their content, or their schedule doesn't work out for me or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm not really. I'll say since I've been a content creator though, I do that less. I usually just stay subscribed to them now, just because like I know what it feels like to be a content creator, like especially trying to get to that 1,000 subs. So for the smaller creators, I'll just stay subscribed. But I don't even have my mic, or I would tell them no. I'll just say subscribe now, but I used to do that all the time. I would just unsubscribe if I didn't watch their content ever, because it's like, what's the point, you know? But I'm not sweating it either way. It is what it is. After your short stream, what are you up to? I know that's guy that's fixing to play some Ragnarok. After my short stream, Amish, I'm be going to bed. It's already 8:40 for me. You gotta remember that. So I'll probably be on here for a couple hours, and then it's gonna be past my bedtime. I've got an interview in the morning at 7:30 or on my way to work, so I need to leave a little bit earlier than I typically do, so I can make sure that I'm already settled and in the car by the time I'm talking to the person that's interviewing me. So, yo, appreciate that 4 likes on the stream though. All the top G's up in the chat liking up the stream. We see you. Why can I not grab this? There we go. Grab this all on the floor. Grab this. Give me some more. Alright, King Polo Addict. Let's see a clutch revive here. Can we stream snipe you? I mean, no. I mean, can you? Probably. Do I want you to? No. Gotta be our best selves to get the bag. Well, Amish, here's the thing. I'm gonna do the interview because I'm really interested in the job. I was actually interested in this job, you know, when I was originally on my job search, you know, a month or so ago, and I ended up just taking this job because it was the first one that gave me an offer. And then the job that I'm going to be interviewing for tomorrow, I guess they like changed what the position was or whatever. Like originally, like the position that it was going to be, they don't need that anymore. So this is a different position that they're going to be interviewing me for, that I'm still interested in. But you know, what I'm gonna tell them is like, look, it's gotta be, at this point, I started this job almost a month ago now, so you know, it's gotta be worth me doing that to them, you know. Which is what I'll tell them, like, hey, if you know, if the price is right, then I'll move. And I'll tell the company that I'm at the same thing, like, hey, look, I got an offer for this amount. If you can match that, then I'll stay. If not, I'm gonna leave. It's nothing personal. The timing of it kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, like, you know, hey, if something happened and they had to start laying off people, you know, they're not gonna keep me just because they think I'm a nice guy, you know. If it makes, you know, there's financial sense to get rid of me, then that's what they're probably gonna do. So you know, I think the same way. I don't think that in this day and age you can really owe much loyalty to an employer, and especially one that I've only been at for you know, less than a month now. I would still feel kind of bad though, not gonna lie, because I am a very loyal person, and like I do really like these people and everything, so it would be a tough thing to do, but it wouldn't be that tough to do if I get you know, a much better offer. So
I'm looking for an extended energy mag.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
I know, Lily, I know. I had a change of plans, so the thing that I had to do tonight took longer than I thought, and so then I wasn't really gonna have as much time as I thought to do the coding stuff, and I'm pretty tired, so I'm like, I'm already falling off the wagon though, Lily. No, Lily, don't shame me.
Enemy spotted. It looks
But
Replicator being delivered.
I'm still doing it. I haven't completely fallen off the wagon. We're still gonna. Oh, hello. All right. Well, personally, I did not hear that guy until he was. Well, I didn't hear him at all. Actually, I just saw him right there. That's you know, interesting. Yeah, Horizon is really good.
got a bad guy.
If I get this job though, and I get the pay that I think that they will offer me though, it is going to be, I will say, less motivating to do the coding stuff. But I think I'll still do it. I might just not do it at the same rate as everybody else. But I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Like, that I'm still trying to figure out, because I mean, my thing is it's just like so intensive as far as the hours you have to put in. So I'm wondering, it's like, okay, well, can I do it? Can I put in less hours and it just take me longer? You know, he's really big, the person that teaches the course on space repetition so far. He's mentioned that multiple times. And so it's like, well, as long as I'm putting in some time every day, you know, or like, you know, at least several times a week. If it's less time, is that still going to be, you know, am I still going to be able to learn the material or what? What about a new job? I think you came in right when after I was talking about it, Lily. I've got an interview tomorrow at 7:30 on my way to work for a company that I applied to when I was originally on my job search. That it was my first pick for the job that I wanted, but they changed that position, so they decided not to. They basically did away with that position. They're not doing it anymore, but they've created a new position that I'm also interested in that they're going to be interviewing me for. And what I was saying is basically I'm going to tell them, like, look, I already have a job and I just started it. In order for me to accept this position, I'm going to need it to make sense financially. That's really the main thing. So, like, what I was saying is, like, I would feel bad to do that to my current job because, you know, they've been really nice and, you know, all that. But if I'm making substantially more money, then, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, that's just what I have to. That's what I have to do, bro. Oh, I can't. I can't mute them because I'm not in the game? What? Yo, what's going on, Jakai? Sorry, it would still hurt me to... Dog. Dude's like literally on the phone right now. So would it would still hurt for me to do that to them, you know, especially after not being there for very long at all, and with the holidays coming up and all of that. But, you know, I would, you know, tell them basically, hey, look, this is, you know, this is what they offered me, and be honest. I'd be honest about that. Like, hey, look, this is what they offered me. If you can match that, then I'll stay. But if not, you know, hey, I've got to do what's best for me here. And I already had applied to this place before, you know, or at the same time that I was applying to your company. So again, I would I would feel kind of bad doing it because I am just a loyal person, and that's out of my nature to do something like that. But at the same time, like, you know, hey, if they were in my shoes, they would do the same thing probably if they were honest. They're super high right now to replace the super fire they're doing also. Yeah, it's not a much, well, the job would basically be just much more, would be much better. I would just enjoy it more. I'll just say that. And it would be more related to like what I would, bro, I got nothing, dog. Like,
I'm out of light ammo.
can y'all drop a gun or something? Or, like, I'm not really sure what you want me to do here.
Something good there. Light
I'm
ammo
out
here.
of light ammo.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Yo, thanks for the lurk bottle.
Go out and bamboozle them.
Get that bag. If you have a good opportunity, you should take what comes when it comes. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if they, you know, offer me the position and it's for more money, I'm just gonna, like, I have to take it, you know. And I'll give them the chance to counter, even though I don't like the job as much. It's like, well, hey, if they're gonna come up, then I'll give them that opportunity. I honestly think they might, just because of all the circumstances. I don't really want to get into it, but into all the details, but essentially they hired me to be able to learn the job of somebody that's going to be out on for surgery, and they're not going to be back for a good chunk of time. So they're going to be having surgery next month, and then they won't be back for probably about 2 months. So it'll really put them in a bad way as far as getting somebody new trained up in that amount of time and all that, you know, hired and trained. Like, it would be not the best thing to do to them. Like I said, I would feel bad. I would, but you know, it is what it is, you know.
Grenade deployed.
Reloading.
What's a wee singular?
Oh, I didn't know I wasn't gonna be able to go in there.
Using my Phoenix kit.
Bro, how did I just get beamed like that? You can't help that you took the opportunity given, but who knows if it will be the best opportunity. And timing is funny. Likes to play games like that. You're approaching it the right way. Maybe the new position allows you to finish the
Who invited the third
at that time period there. You never know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll be selfish enough to not be willing to do that though, Doc. Especially if they're not gonna pay me the same amount of money. Like, really, that's what it's gonna come down to. And if they're not willing or able to, like, match, and I'm getting ahead of myself as well. I mean, I just have a phone interview. Why did I go up right there? I just, like, launched off this chair.
Hooligan on top of us.
I need shields. Let's go here. I've got you. Don't worry.
Are we not see right here?
Recharging shields.
Enemy here.
That way.
I got you, Miss Summers. Doctor.
I appreciate it, Lily. With the state of America's... Hold on, guys. This is getting chaotic. Okay, well, never mind. I'm dead. The state of America's job market, the best thing you can do for yourself is follow the money. If a new offer comes paying more than you take it. Yeah, I mean... And honestly, and I've talked about this before on stream, like, I really took this job
rings close and we still got
hoping to... I really took this job because it was the only offer, you know, at the time, and I needed to go ahead and start making money again. But it is less than I was making before, and it's less than I would like to make to feel comfortable. And that's not like me, I'm not like complaining or anything like that. I'm just, it just kind of is what it is right now.
Level 3.
But, you know, if they offered me, if I got the job and they offered me more money, I couldn't afford not to take it, basically, is why I'm saying that. And as much as I feel bad, as much as it would put my, you know, the current place in a bad way, like, again, I'll give them the chance to come up, and if they can't or don't want to, then that's on them, you know. I would hope that they didn't do that, though, because like I said, honestly, I'll enjoy this other job a lot more, so that would be even hard to, that would even be a hard pill to swallow for me, but I feel like that would be the right thing to do at least.
Oh boy.
rings closing and we're all in the danger zone.
Optics here.
Oh, I needed that really bad.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Firing.
Iron sub? Well, see, here's the thing about like having a job and like going on an interview. It's like, hey, if I don't crush it, if they don't like me, if they go with somebody else, yeah, that's fine. I've got a job, you know, for now. And it's going, you know, it's going well there. They like me, you know, everything like that. So, that takes a lot of the pressure off of it compared to like what I was doing before, obviously.
Down. Take a little help.
Fear not, Mr. Wit. Just
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. No way, you're just that good with the scout rifle.
Don't worry, I'm coming to help.
Gotcha.
I mean, I basically don't have any heals, so it's really no point in resing me.
And they're hitting me.
Okay, unless you guys kill everybody.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We wiped the squad. 45 seconds. Range not too far.
Shield battery here.
I'll take that.
Eye sharp. The ring's near and closing in 30.
I need the extended light mag.
Medkit here.
Need a wee rejuvenation. Need shields.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Shield battery here.
10 sec. Perhaps heavy ammo here.
Syringe here. Syringe here.
Hey, thanks.
You have to already have a job competence, yeah.
Yep.
But I'm still eager about it too, though, because I do really want the job. It is a lot better than what I'm doing now, and
Opening fire.
there's a lot more room for growth at this other company. You know, it's a... Bro, your thing is just absolutely insane, dog. Yeah, Knuckle Cluster just hit me for 50 damage, 3 ticks.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not a decoy? Target spotted.
Pulling the trigger.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, there's just a lot more like opportunity too at this other place, or at the what would be the new job.
Could use some help.
Just a flesh wound. Taking a wee bit of damage.
Recharging shield.
Recharging shield.
Oh, bro, you're so annoying with that. Like, how is that hitting me for so much right now?
Shields recharging.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Charging on my shield.
I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Hold up. Healing.
Recharging shield.
Got a bandit.
Spotted one.
Box 30. Missile off the
Is he just ratting over here?
Yourself. Here's a pick me up.
Send in a decoy.
Wait, how do I know? Target's right in front of me.
I didn't want to have to do that, but where is this guy?
Singularity deployed. Mind your car keys.
Firing.
Grenade flung.
Charging on my shield.
Frag out.
Where is the kid behind us? I don't understand.
Recharging shields.
Bro, really, man? Like, you guys are just gonna... Wow, what a bunch of fig Newtons, dog. Like, they're not worried about the solo at all. That's crazy. What's up? I don't know how to say your name.
We have our Apex champions.
Gold. Oh, we're getting it laldy.
Oh, that was annoying, but only 30 more seconds of World's Edge, and you better bet your bottom dollar we're gonna be waiting this out. was not a good GG, Doc. Did you see that? Can't even describe it how I want to describe it because I'm streaming. Let's go. 11 likes on the stream, though. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you. It's hard to describe Fig Newtons. Like, I guess
We're heading to World's Edge, a terrible beauty.
What? Did that just glitch, or am I just not reading
Wonder if my
correctly?
wee bear never saw sights so wonderful.
Yeah, okay. She even said we're heading to World's Edge. That was weird. I don't like World's Edge for pubs, no. Everybody just lands Fragment, and especially when you're solo queuing, half the time I feel like people will try to take me to 5-stack, and that's my #1 worst place to land anywhere. It's hard to describe Fig Newtons. I mean, it's not a traditional cookie for sure. It's something in between, like a cookie and a protein bar almost, or like a not a protein bar, but what are those like? Well, I guess yeah, a protein bar. Not even a protein bar, but like a snack bar. What are those called? Like a breakfast bar. I like that. World's Edge best? Nah, I hate World's Edge. Nutri-Grain bar? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. The soft ones, obviously, though, not the crunchy ones. Which I prefer the soft ones. Who wants to eat something that like has the consistency of a tree bark first thing in the morning? Not me. It's exclamation coins. Fig Newtons are the OG Nutri-Grain bar. Yeah, it's very similar.
No good? What do you say to people you're about to kill?
Tree bark helps you poo. They say that, not for me, but although my digestive system is really weird, I have IBS, so things don't affect me like they do other people.
If you don't like what you see, put a bag over your head.
I can eat fiber all day, and then if I have something that doesn't agree with my stomach, straight diarrhea, so it doesn't really matter.
That way it calls to me.
Yo, what's good, Michael Miller? Michael Miller. Now he's in the chat, Michael Miller. It's time to scat, scuba dooba, skiba deeba, scuba dooba, sleep boo doo. Chilling in bed? That's what I like to hear. But that's kind of chilling in my opinion. Excuse me? Wait. Actually, I'll take that, actually. What in the footsteps? Oh, I missed that thing. I forgot it was a platform over here. She's at the top of my thing, isn't she? Nope, she's not. Baker Lily in the house. Did he really go all the way down there? Oh, okay, well, we're not doing all that. Squeeba doo boo. Skeepa da dee squappa doo doo. Skeepa dee dee squeedy beady. Squeedy boo boo squeedy beady. Ha! Got my kill. I killed the champion. I'm so good at this game. Squeedy bleedy. Skeedy beady bee skeeba doo ba doo. Some sort of diet soon. Come on, Revengeful. My name is Devo Very Strong. Okay, I'll just call you Devo. Lily, can you just ban Tenon? I gave him a couple chances and he's just not working out. Sorry, bud, you're just not a good fit for this chat. He's trying to stream snipe.
Repulsors, check. Stabilizers, check. Yes, buddy.
Thanks, Lily. You can full ban him.
I am with you, and you are with me. And today, we fight.
Top Horizon, Geo. Top Horizon in my house.
This is your champion.
I'm sure she's versatile, Geo.
I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride.
This might be a good place to land.
Hold on to your kilts, darlings. Aye, sharp. A wee baddie landed in the hooligans are down for the count. Shields recharging.
Here we get to pick up all my ammo. Cool. I've never heard of tactical bottoms. I've heard of power bottoms. I've never heard of tactical bottoms though.
Reloading. Take 'em down. Shield.
Okay.
Killed me a whole squad.
And he's just gone.
In a black hole.
Okay.
And the new kill leader is me, of course. 'Twas written in the stars. The ring doesn't close for a minute. Enough time to bake some scones. Shields recharging. Ring's near. Got 45 seconds. Plenty of time for a wee cup of newty. Killed me a whole squad. Little easier than killing a black hole. Ring's not far, and we've got 30 seconds, dear.
It's a lot of grenades.
Thermite out. Tossing a thermite.
Oh!
Flinging thermite.
What a fool. Oh! That was like the...
Half the squad's still up and running.
I had to record that.
Still hungry, Newt.
That was like a
Rejuvenating.
trailer clip right there. Vinny Devo Very Strong. Okay, who is that? Is that actually Vinny?
Secured some materials. That hooligan shield.
What the?
Attention.
Oh, I thought it was... I should not have won that.
Squad.
What is this lobby?
In a black hole.
What is this lobby? I call Nadia. I call Nadia, I call Nadia. We got the Nadia lobby, we got the Nadia. We got the Nadia lobby. What is this lobby? Oh, this is 60k bloodhound right here, chat. I'm scared. Should have pushed me, Ka. I was weak, and you were not. Great scan, great scan. Great shots, JP, great shots. Oh my god, this kid, really?
Enemy removed from the data pool.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just not even gonna talk about this lobby chat. We're not gonna talk about it. And we're not clipping that either. What the? What in the bot lobby? I don't know what that Mirage was doing, Michael, but I was banking on him being terrible, and that bet panned out. Same lobby as 20-pound lobby, right?
Recharging my shields.
I don't know, Vinny. I mean, I figured it was like somebody, but you never really know. Like, people just change their name. It could be anybody. I've had people that have trolled me a lot more seriously, that it's like obvious that it's somebody from the community, but like obviously they're never gonna like come forward and say it was them or whatever. But there's like no way they would know to troll about like certain stuff, and then they do that, and they're like, you know, a really douchebag about it, and it's just part of streaming. It got to me at first, like, really, like, how is this? This guy's playing on TV audio. It got to me at first, but it doesn't really affect me now. It's just kind of disappointing, like, what some people will be willing to do and say to, you know, alleged friends. I thought there was a door right there.
What's a wee singularity between friends? Another soft landing.
Really? My view is weird. I mean, like I said, I don't really care, but you can't be like, oh, you don't figure it out. I was saying this and that. It's like, well, there's a lot of people from the community that just think it's funny to like change their name and then troll. See, personally, I just never really got that, because I've always just, you know, trolled on my main account. I've never found the need to like get a separate account and like change my name and do it that way, but you know, to each their own. Like I said, it used to bother me a lot, and now I just don't really care. It doesn't affect me anymore. I just was surprised, I guess, at first, the things that people were willing to like do and say when they changed their name, but no, just is what it is, brother. Just is what it is.
Some materials for us.
Round 2.
Alright, you guys think I could get 8 more kills? There's 12 people alive.
Oh, that next ring's far. Perhaps we ought to get our bounce on Newt.
Probably not. I've been kind of lackadaisically just hanging out here. I should have moved and not worried about that last guy. At least be honest and upfront about it. Yeah, I mean, that's my thing about it. Amish. That's how I've always done it. I've also never done it to... Well, I won't say never, but like typically, I don't know. I don't really want to get into the things that the person was saying that like came in on another account, but I was originally gonna say like I've never done it to hurt somebody's feelings, but that can be pretty subjective, I guess, because when you're intentionally trying to piss somebody off, like in a way you don't really know like if their feelings are gonna get hurt or not, right? That's kind of like it's kind of a risk that you have to be willing to take. So I'll say this, I would rather them take it as a joke and not have their feelings get hurt, but if they do, then
Wanna see my singularity?
what in the revengeful?
Having a wee snafu with my abilities.
Oh, he's getting shot by another team.
Close, but I'm enough time to recharging my shields. Broken enemy shield. Rings near.
Oh, we got a little just trying to double team JP action going on here. From both sides. I do not like that. I like it when it's the same side only, cut.
Rings close and we've got half a minute, Newt. Might have a wee cat nap. And I'm back. Just a tick. Healing up. Ten seconds. Rings so
What is
close
this guy
I can
doing?
smell it, Newt.
He's booking it that way. Alright, there's not really a conceivable way I can win this one. Unless they get into a fight with somebody else.
Progress.
If you're going through the lengths to have multiple accounts just to troll, then you probably got other things on going.
Care package being delivered.
I mean, I won't get that far. I get it. People have other accounts. Like, it's funny. Like, you know, Vinny didn't mean any harm by it. But also, it's like, you can't just, like, figure out what everybody's doing. Because it is, like, it is just a common thing to do, you know. For people to just have multiple accounts and then be trolling. I'm gonna lull them into a false sense of security. Oh, wow. Why is this team above me waiting so long, bro? I feel like I could just run out there and they wouldn't even see me. They're not even shooting this other team. And now we can all just fight right here. That'll be more fun. Cut.
Recharging my shields.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Replicator entering orbit.
Oh, come on, JP.
I flattened a whole squad. Killed a hooligan. What's a wee singularity between friends?
I needed some light ammo. Cut.
I flattened a whole squad.
Bro, my all is fooking me.
Counts. Shields recharging.
I almost pissed on that Mirage. It was very winnable, Vinny. That was a terrible lobby. Whatever. GG's, bro. You did your best. This is probably a 60k Bloodhound right here, honestly. I wish I could inspect his banner from here. Yeah, my own. Oh, Lily. Well, it helped me a little bit because I needed that distraction for him to shoot at it. But then, I don't know. I wish you could control it to where, because after he was dead, I didn't need it anymore. So I wish you could control it where you just like turn it off. I guess I could have shot it out myself, but I was already low on ammo and I had to get into that box. So, it is what it is. 15 kills though. We out here kill grinding. Saying he was a really good bloodhound, Vinny. No, don't do it. I'm a 4K 20 bomb Horizon cut. Thank you.
And ready to win. Repulsors, check. Stabilizers, check. Best buddy.
Vinny, why are you even in here? You said my stream put you to sleep. Are you trying to go to bed? Okay, buddy. Well.
This is your champion.
Jumpmaster. Not my first launch, though I usually launch in the other direction.
When did I say that? Your streams are goated? A long time ago, Vinny. When I first started streaming, you were like, your stream is so boring, JP. It makes me want to fall asleep. If I want to fall asleep, I'll go watch JP stream. That's what you said.
Hold on to your kilts, darlings.
It's okay, Lily. Just for the full ban, you just press hide. I didn't know if you fully banned somebody before or not. Yeah, so if you press delete, it just takes away that message, time out, obviously puts them in timeout, and then if you hide them, that's the actual like full ban. That's alright though. We do mod training around here. Oh! Yo! No! Bro, look, my own teammate punched me. I turned around and my own teammate has his like fist in the air. No worries, Lily. I didn't realize you didn't know. My bad. That was my fault as improper training.
Shields recharging.
I was joking. No, you were not, Vinny. I've never known you to joke. Do not lie to me. Do not try to turn this into something that it's not.
Rejuvenating. Just a tick. Healing up.
Your streams aren't boring. Now, I've said this many times before too. Like, honestly, like if I was you, Vinny, I would think this stream is boring. Just from a fact of like, you're like a way better player than me, obviously. And it's like all the preds like Seneca and Nunez that watch Nate. It's like, I don't understand how they get any entertainment out of watching somebody that's so much worse than them, you know? And that's not even saying anything bad against Nate. They're just really good, you know? So it's like, why would you watch somebody that's just like so much worse than you? I don't know. I won't get that personally. Oh yeah, Amish, we know that you never joke around. You're a little too serious, Amish. I've tried to get you to lighten up many times and I don't know, it just doesn't translate for some reason. Maybe it's just because I'm like from the south and you're more like a northeasterner.
We're already.
Ooh, that was so close.
All those bump on your
I think we're the last ones here.
Plenty of fight left in you.
It's not really about skill, it's how funny the streamer is. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess for me personally, it's just that like every streamer that I watch pretty much is better than me, with the exception of like, with the exception of the Canadian. But I would say even back in the day, like the Canadian was definitely better than me. So, like I've always watched streamers that were at least a little bit better than me. So I just can't relate with watching somebody that's like that I'm way better than, you know. Except for when that was the perfect opportunity to roast somebody, but I won't do it. I'll be nice. We're having nice guy JP vibes today.
Come on.
I need an extended light mag.
Oh, yep. There we go. there's a reason you have people in your stream even when it's unscheduled or late. Honestly, I'm surprised as many people are here, Lily, because I told everybody I wasn't gonna stream today. Yo, no! Okay, Octane. Well, I needed you to do something there, bud. We can't just both be getting fried out here. No! Oh, okay. That All-Star is just crazy. You can hold viewers with Minecraft. That says the most. Yeah, when Nate first started playing Minecraft, I was like, I don't know about this game. Like, the graphics are terrible. It looks terrible. It was just terrible. It was just a terrible looking game. But the only like saving grace of it is he was playing with like Alex and Echo and Waffle and people that were really good at Minecraft, so they were actually like building cool stuff. So that made it more watchable. But combination of gaming prowess, streamer personality, and chat engagement. Yeah, that's true, Amish, and I've told this to people too before. Somebody mentioned the community. I forget who now. I just kind of glanced through it, but the community is a huge part of it, because sometimes I'll go into a streamer's chat, and even if I'm not vibing with the streamer that much, like I'll see other people in there from the community, and then I'll want to talk to them, which is why I don't get like too butthurt when people come into my stream and say hi to my chat before me. But it is kind of a respect thing, because even if I'm in somebody else's stream, I'll say hi to the streamer first, and then I'll say hi to like whoever, you know, whoever in the chat that I actually want to talk to. It's just a respect thing. Like, if you're not here to talk to me, I totally understand that, but at least acknowledge me first, you know, for my own ego's sake. It's definitely Cocoa Puffs. Doc, we were talking about, so yesterday, Doc, I don't know if Amish does this on the regular or if this was just a one-time thing, but he said something and he used the word adorbs instead of adorable, like he's a college like sorority girl or something like that. And I was like, Amish, please never say adorbs again. I just cringed so hard. And he was like, oh, adorbs is going to my regular lexicon now. And I was like, let me wait until you were in these streams too. Wait, which streams? I was like, let Amish say adorbs in front of Doc and like see if he's not sleeping in the doghouse. We use adorbs and obs often. Oh my god. I don't know, something about a grown man saying adorbs just I don't know, man. It's just so, it was so like unexpected and outlandish that it obviously was funny, but I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know how to respond.
Like me.
And I'm just thinking like, I don't know, man. I didn't know how you would feel about that, so that was my point, Doc, is that, you know, I was like, say it in front of Doc and let's see what happens, and he was like, oh, I say all kinds of things in front of her, some of them just to annoy her. Oh, it was hilarious. Yo, what's going on, Jada? What the? Is that like some kind of like amoeba SpongeBob emote or something? I don't know what that is. Oh, then he said totes adorbs. He like doubled down on it, and I was like, okay, we've lost him for real now. Unexpected outlandish are two of the services I provide. Oh. Our own lexicon. I have an accent over the years. Oh man. That was actually hilarious though, Doc.
A weapon would make this a tad easier.
That's kind of how that's kind of how me and Bill are. At this point, we have so many just like inside jokes or like little like tropes or whatever. I don't know if trope is the right word, but like just like inside jokes or like phrasings that we'll say to each other, and like we both just know what the timing is going to be every time, so we say them sometimes at the same time as each other. And to, you know, other people is probably all right. Well, that guy doesn't need me. I can continue on with my looting, I guess. Amoeba? Yeah, I don't know what it is. It looks something like that. I don't know.
And we've got about a minute.
I don't know. Having teens and young adults, we hear that stuff all the time. I'm always learning. Just like Drip the other day, I'm super hip. Yeah, honestly, Doc, I hear all those things from chat. Like, chat has me saying, like, I learned what Drip was, I learned what Ka was. Well, I mean, I guess I already kind of knew Ka, but they just got me saying it. What's another one that they really
I need an extended light
turned me on to?
New kill leader. Meet them.
Saying somebody is getting pressed, that's one of them, I guess. Cringe, they got me saying cringe all the time. There's a lot of them. Ever evolving, it really is. There's like probably like a new word that they come up with that I haven't heard of, that I have to either hear a couple of times before I can get the context of what they're talking about, or I have to Urban Dictionary it. There was one of them I had to Urban Dictionary to find out what they were talking about. But normally I just get it because they'll use it in context enough. Some of the terms are not my fave, but I can't help but use them. Yeah, they're just so catchy, you know?
Mine.
I guess that's the whole thing of it. Bro, not a single light mag in here? What the... Bro, what even is this hot drop? I got a gold Eva that was the hot drop?
Shall we?
Well, Merry Christmas to me.
You kill leader. You data.
Gold Eva 8 and no kills. What the... Felt like such a boomer coming back to YouTube, yeah. Sus, yeah, they say sus a lot. That one's in my regular vocabulary now for sure. Mostly because it's like socially inappropriate to be saying gay now for that kind of connotation, I guess. You know, when I was in high school, it was like, oh, that's gay, this is gay, you're gay. But you know, now it's not. It's frowned upon, I guess. I don't question Amish, I just don't always know. There's some of them that I don't like more than others, like Doc was saying, but that I'll still end up using just because they say them all the time. But you know, that's just part of getting older though, man. You just gotta, you know, you gotta adapt. You gotta, you know, either keep up with the times or get left behind. The thing about getting older though, that I found, is I don't really care if I get left behind. I want to keep up, you know, I want to stay hip. But if I get left behind, like, that's the thing about getting old, I don't really care. You know, when I was younger, of course, it's like, oh, well, if I say this or that, then people are gonna think I'm weird. And the thing about getting older is like, I don't really care. Like, I'll adapt, I'll, you know, learn new things, but it's not really imperative anymore like it once was. Sus to me is great because all it's short for is suspect. There's another one that's a really weird abbreviation I'm trying to think of. Well, adorbs, I mean, that's a weird abbreviation in itself.
Another soft landing.
So not a new word with no origin, but just a truncation of an existing one. Yeah.
You kill leader.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the slang. That's kind of how slang is too. It's kind of like cyclical, you know. What might be hip. I guess the biggest thing of that was like saying hip. Like hip used to be a thing like way back. And it's not so much anymore, but I remember people used to say that when I was in college all the time. Then again, like we were all music majors, so we were kind of, you know, hip to the jazz scene and Miles Davis and John Coltrane, all that kind of thing. What is hip? You know, that kind of stuff, so. Yo, what's going on, Ashlyn? Sup, cut? Now saying cut like Nate
Enemy over there.
or Seneca. Seneca says it even more crazily, but bro, I think he's fake pinging. Until he takes damage, I'm not going over there.
We've got a bad guy.
I can
They're
fake
close.
ping too. Texting right now is the driving force to these new words. Well, and I think that that's fine, Amish, because like the texting lingo that we came up with back in the day, like LOL, LMAO, like that doesn't translate to speech well at all. Like if I hear somebody say LOL IRL, I'm gonna consider like reporting that person to either the authorities or see if they need some type of mental health checkup, because that's just not right. And same thing with LMAO. If somebody said that IRL, we'd be having, you know, a different conversation than the first one, I'll tell you that. I would have a lot of questions for that person. So, you know, that vernacular was not the best, but...
Reloading.
Is this a 60k Bloodhound?
Forcibly expired.
This way, let's go. I spy an enemy.
I don't think he really spies the enemy. He's trying to pull my leg.
Out. Enemy here.
Pause. Enemy here.
Oh, with the 360, bro! The 361 clip! Oh my god.
Me and you are down.
I didn't know it was a whole team over there. I thought it was one person. Yeah, Rolf. Seneca? Yeah. Alright, well. That was a weird game. Oh my goodness, we're level 201. Join the conversation. You know what? I actually took the time. I don't know how many of you guys actually took this poll, but they were like, hey, we want to see what's the verbiage here. Oh, I forgot it's Tuesday and Bottle's on. Probably because I wasn't meaning to play today. Why can't I see this? I don't want to click. Oh, okay. Yeah, we want your opinion. Apex Legends is constantly looking to involve our community and improving our game. The development team wants to hear your thoughts on upcoming content. Good or bad, tell us what you think. Yeah, okay, so I took this poll and they cut us off. I took this poll though, and it had nothing to do with the current content that they're producing whatsoever. It was just like, oh, what type of games do you like? Do you like puzzle games? Do you like, or like, how important is it in a game to solve a puzzle? And then you just had to like rate the things from like very important to least important. Anyways, it was not about the current content at all. Maybe it was about the future content. I heard that they were making a open world type game, so potentially they're trying to get some data for that, but it was nothing about the current content. Oh yeah, Rolf from Ed80. Yeah. Anyways, before we're really interrupted, help us continue to craft exciting future content. Scan the image to send us your feedback. Yeah, I did this. Don't do this, chat. If you're thinking about doing this, don't do it. They're not actually. It's nothing about the current game at all. They're basically just trying to gauge their audience that's currently playing the game and how much they like a solo open world type game, and I think that's what they're trying to develop. They're making an open world Apex game. I guess it'd be more similar to Destiny because they would have the battle royale and then they would also have the open world elements, but that's all they're doing. It has nothing about like what they're currently doing or anything like that. Just give me Titanfall. Yeah. Yeah, Rolf was like the foreign exchange student or whatever, wasn't he? He was like French or something like that.
Let's get a move on, mate. I'm sprouting gray hairs here.
Well, now the question is it Bernstein or Bernstein?
Let's have a wee play with the laws of physics, shall we?
Bernstein Bears. I remember Bernstein Bears.
Introducing your champion.
If you're looking for a sign to back out, this is it.
Beg for your life.
Jedi Survivor, is that a new Star Wars game? Yo, appreciate the 17 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you. They tried to impersonate, well, he did impersonate my catchphrase today. And he did really good. He was like, yo, thanks for the 50 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you. We see you. Like, he nailed it all, except for the ASMR part. If he fixed that, he said it, well, number one, he said it twice, but number two, I don't know, the ASMR was just overdone. It was overall a good impression, but, oh, come on. Really? I don't know what that is.
Recharging my shields.
It's Bernstein, but I think there was at least one documented case of Berenstains. No Bernstein that I know of. Yeah, I think. Yo, that 86 hipfire was ridiculous. I didn't even care that then I got shot by 3 other people. Yeah, but I remember the second one though, Ken. That's the thing. I remember Bernstein. Like, I don't remember there being an A in it. Yeah, exactly, Lily. Like, yeah, like Lily said. That's how I remember it. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. Jedi Fallen Order was so good. Respawn will do great again on Survivor. Oh wait, did Respawn make a Star Wars game? I didn't even know that. Wait, did Respawn make... Okay, I'm not sure exactly which one this is, but there's a Star Wars game that I remember watching one of my older roommates play that he was playing as like this kid named Cal. He was a really like punchable in the face type character. Like, he was a very bad protagonist. But it was very much like a puzzle based game, or at least there was a lot of puzzle aspects to it. But you played as this guy Cal the whole time, and I don't know, the story, blah blah blah. The end. Is that the game you're talking about, Amish? He got so much better later on too. Okay. Wait, Respawn made that game? I did not know that. Bro, I thought this kid was going for this one. Bro, the way some of these kids play this game, bro, it's just... There's no other way to put it other than Fig Newton. No TOS safe way to put it, at least.
Oh, first blood. Oh, you can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs. Shields recharging.
I mean, that's a game that you kind of have to like pay attention to, and no way I didn't steal that.
We finished the squad. That's how you get the don't shield out.
Oh, where's the aim gone? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. He got better, but as a personality, but yes, he had a punchable face from beginning to end. I just did not like him, Amish. Like, again, I didn't play the game myself. I was just watching my roommate play it at the time. And, you know, I could tell that the game had like a good story, and, you know, some of the puzzles were good. The graphics were, you know, pretty good, pretty decent. But I just did not like him as a character. But that's definitely a game that, you know, if I played that, I would probably have to, you know, sit there and YouTube like how to get past certain parts or something like that. So I mean, it's understandable getting stuck. I wouldn't want to play that. I almost wouldn't want to play a game like that live, because I know I would get stuck, and then like, and then you're live and you're having to look up the answer, and then people are just like telling you the wrong stuff the whole time, and you know, yeah.
This is your champion.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Unless you have an actual helpful chat that will tell you that, you know, how to get past it, but that's definitely not Nate. You know, even if like 10 people in Nate's chat know the right answer, nobody's gonna tell him it.
I'm quick, and you're dead.
Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
Fallen Order wasn't hard. I don't know. I was watching him play this one puzzle that was pretty confusing. Like, I was trying to help him with it, and neither one of us could figure it out, really. We eventually got it without having to look it up on YouTube, but that's the other thing, too, that when you're streaming, you don't want to, like, at least I don't want to sit there and, like, be stuck on a puzzle for 15 minutes, you know? That's not the...
Secured some materials.
I don't know. That's not the greatest content.
I have been down.
Reloading. Need a wee pick-me-up. Flat the whole squad. Need a wee rejuvenation.
Combat could be rushed at times, but story and puzzles weren't.
Shields recharging.
It was like a big... There's a bunch of like big like spheres, I guess.
The ring's close.
Kind of like Indiana. Oh, okay. Kind of like Indiana Jones style big stone balls that you had to roll, basically. He didn't pay attention to any of the pop-ups to help him. Well, and the other thing too that can kind of make stuff like that harder sometimes is I hadn't played the game all the way up until that point. So like when you play a game, like often it builds off of like previous puzzles or previous like things that you do in the game. So when you don't have that expectation of, you know, your basic kind of toolbox of like physics or like things you can do to solve previous puzzles, then that makes it harder as well. So
You know, science isn't exactly an exact science.
Trust your senses. Embrace the hunt.
wow. And are you guys gonna play the new Warzone? Warzone 2?
Your jump master, Newty. Just like old times.
I think it comes out tomorrow, I believe. I know Amish probably won't because he's too cool for COD. Gone for 7 hours and came back with a boat? Nice. I mean, oh no. What type of boat though? Is that a fishing boat? I guess now we know why he bought the truck. So you can pull the boat. I want a boat too. I'm never sharing a bank account. Hey, you might want to share a bank account if you can afford to buy a truck and a boat all within like 2 months. I don't know. You might be doing something right. I don't have a boat. All right, GG's, bro. I don't know my boat ethnicities. It's just a big boat. Oh, okay, so probably not a fishing boat. I'd also like some boat time. I like how Lily said boat time and not a boat itself. That's a good distinction because it is a lot more fun to be like out on a boat than it is to own a boat. I think in a lot of respects. Well, it's a lot more fun to be out on a boat than having to be financially responsible for fixing a boat every time it breaks, which will be often. Yes, Amish, there's only 2 boat genders, inboard and outboard. Come on, man. We're not making this more complicated than it has to be.
You ready for a wee adventure, Newt?
Please tell me there's the point.
Introducing your champion.
Hey, look, Ken. If you got an inboard motor, it's an inboard. It's an inboard boat. If you got an outboard motor, it's an outboard boat. There's 2 types. Let's not get it twisted, as the kids say.
Prepare for battle. Let's explore over there.
Yeah, same, Lily. Which is fortunate for me that Bill has a boat and I don't have a boat. It's nice to have a friend with a boat, for sure.
Thanks, Jump Jet.
I would like one day. I just can't afford it now. If I could afford it now, I would probably get one, but can't afford it. Boats are like next level kind of money, and I'm at like first level kind of money, you know?
Ah, first blood.
Plus, there's, you know, just a lot of other things.
Bloody.
I don't know. Even if I could afford it, it'd probably be like not a financially like smart thing to do right now.
We are inside the ring.
This is tough. I don't want any of this. Where did this kid land me? There we go. Bro, Prowler was actually slapping a minute ago. Been bursting people with the Prowler low key.
Champion eliminated.
The champion has fallen. It was their time.
Broke an enemy shield. Reloading.
We have the benefit. We are inside the ring.
them tougher in my day.
Powerful slaughter of the enemy.
Re-
Marking our surroundings.
Easy.
All those numpties are down for the count.
Squads remain. Vive Vena.
Oh, I didn't realize I had that actually.
Care package being delivered.
Care package. Dropping
I
from the
don't
orbit.
need no care package. Purple barrel stabilizer.
New kill leader appointed.
Hey, watch my back, pals. There's a new kill leader out there.
600 feet from one of the biggest rivers in the U.S. No desire for a boat. Way too much obligations to use it if I had one, and they're not cheap.
Got some materials
Not
for
to
this.
buy, not to use, not to maintain. No, yeah, it's all around a money pit, Amish. They're extremely expensive. Even if everything goes perfectly fine and you only have to do regular service, say for a season, because there's no way it's going to go perfectly fine for more than one season without some type of repair happening. But let's just say you just do regular maintenance for one season. You still have to have either a place to store it or pay for storage. Like, the expenses just never stop when you have a boat. But they're also really fun, and it's a whole like kind of like lifestyle. I don't know, like we live by a lake that has a couple marinas, and it's, you know, it's fun to go there, like, and you know, you can pull your boat up to the dock and eat there and chill, and, you know, get back on the boat, whatever. You know, so you can go for lunch, or you can go at the end of the day, like after. So many ways that you can enjoy your boat. And you know, we have so many months, because here you can really go from March usually. I mean, there'll definitely be days in March where it's comfortable to be out on the water, all the way up until like October. So that's a good chunk of the year that you can be out there. So, you know, unlike AR where he lives, it's only warm for like 4 days in the middle of the summer. The rest of the time it's just a desolate tundra. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you knew I was right here.
Recharging my shields.
Pedal power kayaker 3. Yeah, Bill's got a bunch of kayaks too. I don't really like lake kayaking. I like to go kayaking if it's on the river, but in the lake, I don't have any desire to go kayaking. That's just all work and no enjoyment. I've seen those like paddle, what are they called, like paddle boards or something like that, where you like stand on them. That looks kind of fun, kind of like a gondolier. Yo, what's going on, little bro? Are you playing with Sky right now? And by Sky I mean Samurai Sky, of course. Not regular Sky. Just be Samurai Jordan at this point? Nah, not a poser like that.
Marking our surroundings.
Yo, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Oh, I did not realize he was down here. Okay. Well, now's your chance, 60k Bloodhound. Kill everybody.
Broken enemy. Reloading.
Why is he punching? Oh, he's just showing off, I guess.
Squad has fallen.
Kayaks, you can put a trolling motor in and those things go. That's pretty cool, Ken. I actually didn't know that. I mean, I guess I always figured you could like redneck rig it to do that, but I didn't know that was the actual thing. Yeah, I'd imagine if you put a trolling motor on a kayak, because if it's used to pushing like a,
Shields recharging.
you know, a fishing boat, you'll be zooming on a kayak. That sounds fun.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Building a bicycle with one. What's your priorities?
We're already
I don't
inside
know,
the
Amish, but I was driving down the road, and this was not. It wasn't an interstate, but it was, well, I guess a busy highway. It was by the Nashville airport. That should tell you something. I'm driving like close to the Nashville airport, and this is, like I said, a busy like 5-lane highway. And I look to my right, and there's this bicycle dude on a bicycle, and I'm like, well, that's an unusual place to be riding a bicycle. Well, then traffic starts moving, and the guy's keeping up. We're going like 45 miles an hour. This guy's on this motorcycle with or not a motorcycle, it was a bicycle. He's on this bicycle. It does have like wider tires than a typical like mountain bike or something like that. So it's got, I don't know, beefier tires. I don't know how else to explain it. And he's cruising along at like 45 miles an hour on his bicycle. I think it had like a weed eater motor or something like rigged up to it. I was very taken aback, to say the least. I wonder if you had a kayak with the motor though, would you have to register that as a watercraft? AR would probably know the answer to that. I would think yes. Because that's the other thing. We have a bunch of, I don't know what they are, police. I guess they have the same authority as police, but I think they're actually park rangers that patrol the lake where we live. Especially like during holidays and whatnot, they're out there catching like drunk people operating boats, because you can get a DUI for that. And anyways, they're out there all the time, so they will occasionally stop you and ask for like registration and check life jackets and that sort of thing. So yeah, you definitely don't want to get stopped by one of them. And friend just built an e-bike just like that. It was crazy, Lily. Like he was I'm not even exaggerating. We were going, he might have not got up to 50. He might have been at top speed, but I was going 45 miles an hour. This guy was keeping up with me on his bike. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And he wasn't even in motorcycle gear. He was just like, he looked like he was out just for a regular bike ride. That's the part that like was a little bit more worrisome. Oh, okay. Well, GG's. That was the part that was a little bit more worrisome, as he just had like a regular helmet and was wearing just, you know, street clothes. Well, the only thing I can think, Amish, is it was cheaper or more fuel efficient to do it the way he was doing it. That's like saying, Amish, if you don't want to be in traffic, then just buy a plane ticket. Like, if you don't want to sit in traffic, buy a plane ticket. I don't think it's dishonest. I think like registration wise, you could run into some issues like I mentioned before about, you know, if AR pulls up on his freaking patrol boat and you're in a kayak with the troll motor attached to it and you're going 30 miles an hour on a kayak, like, you know, he asks you for the paperwork and you don't have any, then
I may not look like a fighter, but strength isn't everything.
ever so slightly cheaper than a plane ticket. I don't know, Amish. These days you can get on Spirit Air and get a round trip ticket for like 60 bucks. Some places it'll be a short, you know, for a short flight. Like you can go to Nashville to Chicago for like 60 bucks.
Take a breather.
Maybe not round trip. Maybe that's one way, but still. The fact that you can get on an airplane for less than $100 is just, you know, a testament that we're living in the future.
Hold on to your kilts, darlings.
My friend's only for no transportation. He lives 2 miles from town, and we have semi-brutal winters. I mean, you better have nothing on you. Hey, I didn't say it was going to be comfortable. I didn't say it was going to be luxurious. I didn't say it was going to be convenient, but hey, you can get there. You know, you can get there. Are they going to charge you for extra air while you're aboard the aircraft? I mean, possibly, but you know what? You're going to get there.
Oh, first blood. Who'd have thought a blood sport would be so bloody?
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
The champion made a poor choice.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
One bag each. We got
Here, level 3.
killed in adders. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. Like the additions or whatever, like things you had to add on. Oh, just noticed we're on Olympus now. Everybody raise your hand if you love Olympusy.
The ring's close, and we've got a whole minute to dawdle.
Add-on charges, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Well, let me ask you this way, Amish. Was it cheaper than getting a... Southwest is pretty cheap too, so we won't compare it to that, but was it cheaper than flying Delta? It was probably still cheaper than flying Delta, even with the add-ons. So... Personally, I just always fly Southwest. Not that that makes it sound like I fly a lot. I only fly very seldomly, but when I do, it's always Southwest, pretty much. Or I did actually, when I went to my grandfather's funeral a couple of years ago, I flew, what was it called? It was like,
Oh, yes, please.
it was Frontier. It was Frontier. It's like another budget one. And it actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't the most comfortable, and I don't think they had like drinks or anything, but I just had a carry-on because I was just going for the weekend, and it was like $120 round trip from here to, from Nashville to Fort Myers.
Bots are shooting at me. Reloading. Got 'em.
Firing. Enemy shield.
Oh, that pole saved him.
Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
Here. Eyes to the skies.
Oh! There's just always more.
Broken.
And I'm on 135 ping.
Reloading.
Sadly, Spirit was our only option.
Just a tick. Healing up.
I'm taking shots. Reloading. Last number down.
Sheesh, I got a Wraith Demonio on my team. How did they just insta-fry me that quickly? Was that two people shooting me? Because if not, I'm calling cheaters. There's no way he just did 7 headshots when he couldn't even see me because of the thing. There's no actual way he did that. There's no way he could have even seen me. I was completely covered by the ult. And I was too far away to actually be highlighted in it because I wasn't inside of it. Better equals faster? Wait, what? Someone going to the gym and jumping on a automated rowing machine, ordering a supersized Big Mac with a Diet Coke. There's a point being missed. Oh. I had to test e-bikes. I was a mechanic for a few years and had to explode because they were poorly built. Well, the e-bikes that I've seen, AR, were like $2,000. Like I saw, there's this YouTuber I used to follow when I was involved in the nomad lifestyle. His name is Nomadic Fanatic, and he travels around the country on an RV. And most RVers or people in the nomad lifestyle, especially if they have a large A-class RV, typically will have like a scooter that they, or a scooter or a motorcycle like that they put on the back of the RV, so that when they get to, you know, whatever campsite, they have a way to get to town without bringing, you know, their whole RV. Anyways, this particular YouTuber slash nomad decided to get an e-bike, and mostly I think it's because they sponsored him, so they just sent him one for free basically, so he would feature it on his channel. and it looks super cool. But it was like $2,000. That's like, okay, well for $2,000, just you might as well just get a moped or a motorcycle at that point. But you know, whatever. State requires anything motors on the water has to be registered. That's what I figured they are. Well, some people just like the taste of Diet Coke. Some people just like Diet Coke better than regular Coke. I know somebody that just used to they only ordered Diet Coke because if they spilled it in their car or on their hands or whatever, it wasn't sticky, because Diet Coke has artificial sweeteners and not real sugar. Like if you spill it, it doesn't, or it's still a little bit sticky, but it's not nearly as sticky as a regular soft drink. But that's the only reason. So, you know, I guess the moral of the story is people are weird, and by people are weird, I mean people suck. Where are you going? You actual Fig Newton. Just blast off instead of fighting. Yo, what's going on, Bloom? Isn't having the motor do all the work for me, it's just having it to help me get up hills and such. Yeah, so there was different modes on this one that he had. You could do like an assist mode where, like you said, you could be pedaling, but it would be somewhat powered when you're going up hills. There's a fully electronic mode where you didn't have to pedal at all. You could adjust like the amount that it helped you clean my auto battery terminals. I've seen that, Amish. My girl and I just got off the phone. How'd it go? How'd it go? How was your 2-month anniversary?
The Apex Games. Come for revenge, stay for the beautiful women.
Introducing your champion.
Two months was good? She wasn't mad you didn't get her anything?
Check 6. Bandit touchdown near me.
She didn't get me anything. So, no, I guess. That's good.
Attention. First blood.
Yikes, first blood. Imagine crashing and burning on takeoff.
Oh, she does she? You think that her mom wears the hoodie sometimes, or you think she gets to be the only one to wear them? Or her stepmom, we should say.
Got a ways to go for the next range.
Why am I on 149 ping on my own fucking server?
Recharging shields.
Rings far, and we've got about a minute.
New kill leader appointed.
Broken. Next ring's quite a trek, and we're down to 45 seconds.
We just shot down the kill leader. So, it's last clock somewhere, right? Looky here, got a bandit.
Rejuvenating.
Oh, this is such a good third party.
Got
Oh, I didn't realize you had purple, dog. You should have told me that.
Shields on that bandit.
Look at this ping, bro.
Reloading. New kill leader.
Let's go.
Confirmed kill on whole squad.
In today's youth, courting 2 months is some kind of achievement. It is Amish.
Heal it up.
2 months is basically the old equivalent of going steady, as they used to call it back in the day, Amish.
Care package being delivered.
Incoming care package. Pro tip: don't try intercepting something at Mach 1.
Recharging my shields.
Well, I don't know, Amish. Honestly, I don't think anybody in high school is worried about putting in a work into a relationship, unless the work, by putting in work, you mean putting the penis into the vagina. Like, that's what they're worried about in high school, not building a meaningful, like, building a meaningful, emotional bond. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I love putting in the work in high school. Yeah, we know you did, Ashton.
Bought the farm. We got this.
We know your nickname in high school.
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy? Main engine burn.
Then and now, get wrecked. Doc. Oh, that's another good one that the kids be saying all the time. Get wrecked. I include my children. No, not the children. No. Oh man, that's funny. I was talking to my coworker today, and she's about you guys' age, and she was saying her son wants to like quit his job before he finds a new one. Basically, I guess he just doesn't like it or something like that. And you know, she was like, "No, that's not how this works. You can't just quit your job because you don't like it without having another job first."
My sights are set higher.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just, you know, the ghosting generation. They just think, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm done. I'm out. Yeah, it does, Doc. But I mean, to be fair, I was even guilty of that. I would say in high school, like, you know, calling dating really is just like extended hooking up with, you know, we would talk, well, not even talk that much. We would mostly text, honestly. It was mostly just like a texting thing, and then, you know, hook up when we could get away with it. And then we would do like some things here and there that weren't related to that, but not many, honestly. Which is probably one of the reasons why it didn't, you know, didn't work out, but. But, you know, again, that's kind of what, you know, being that age is all about, and kind of figuring that kind of stuff out before it really matters, you know? Before you do have, like, kids involved, or, you know, you're living together, and then you got to figure out how you're gonna, you know, split the rent and all that kind of thing. He didn't know where he was getting shot from.
Round 2, beginning ring countdown.
Shields recharging. Rejuvenating.
Thanks for the lurk, Lily. Graduate high school and not have a plan for at least 80-90% of kids was the norm. Now nobody knows. Yeah, I mean, I think part of that is we, like, as a society, we have extended the age range of, like, when it's acceptable to, like, figure out, you know, what you want to do with the rest of your life, kind of a thing. Oh, okay, you're an actual Fig Newton for that. You know, we've pushed it back to where people aren't really, like, starting their careers until, like, 25 years old, and so there's no rush when they're 18 to, you know, pick a path or whatever. It's just, oh, go to college and you'll figure it out, which I think is terrible advice. Well, that's very commendable, Bloom. I think, you know, I think there's nothing wrong about that. I think, you know, especially at your age, that's a very respectable thing to say.
Repulsors, check. Stabilizers, check. Best buddy, check.
Clips are what civvies use in their hair. This is called a magazine.
Yeah, that makes sense, Doc.
This is your champion.
Well, Amish, like, that's a, I don't know, that's a silly argument though, honestly, Amish, because, okay, what if they're bad at it? Okay, then you practice and you get better and you communicate and then you figure it out. But, you know, if you're both attracted to each other, like, I honestly believe that you can figure it out and it'll get better. Like, nobody has to be, like, great at pleasing their partner at first. And the other thing too is, like, just because you have experience doesn't mean that that's going to be what that person likes, you know? There's different structure, different folks. So just because you are used to, like, doing things one way doesn't mean that they're even going to like that anyways. So I think there's an adjustment period no matter what for a new partner. So I don't think the whole, like, oh, well, you should test drive it, or what if they're bad in bed or whatever. Personally, I don't think that should be a reason to not want to wait until you get married or wait until you're further into the relationship. Because that can be easily fixed, but not being able to first, like, have an emotional connection with somebody, that's not going to be easily fixed down the line, you know? Right up my alley? Literally, am I right, Ashlyn? Literally up Ashlyn's alley right now. I'm by it. Never mind.
Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
I should make that a poll for this week. Like, do you intend on waiting till marriage? I don't know what intercourse is. Based off of these 6-second comments, I believe that, actually. Hopefully it's all jokes. Okay, Amish, if you're both virgins, I don't think one person is going to be into furry sex, respectfully.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Champion's no longer part of the data pool, darlings. 10 seconds. The ring's close and we're cutting it. Well, close.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it may not be ideal at first, Doc, but honestly, I think that's something that can just be overcome. Like,
Watch my back, pals.
as long as you are physically attracted to each other, I think you can make it work. It might just take a little bit more time and effort, which, you know, hey, it's not necessarily like a bad thing. Why is he just standing there like that? Oh, I needed to hit that. It's crazy. Well, I mean, you make a good point, Doc. Touche, I guess. I don't know. But here's the other thing, though, Doc. You can still talk about that. You can talk about, okay, this is what I'm into without actually doing it, you know? Well, and the other thing too is like, okay, maybe that person is not into furries like that, but you know, if you love your partner, maybe that would be something that you'd be, you know, interested in trying, or, you know, try it out or whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, Doc. I saw this one on TLC, and her thing was pretending to be a puppy dog. And the crazy thing is like, this girl was pretty hot, honestly, but just seeing her like act like a dog was just, her attractiveness level just plummeted once I saw that. But you know, her boyfriend was into it, so more power to him, you know.
Hey, we both woke up today.
Oh, 100% she was delusional, because they were even doing this outside of the bedroom. Like, it wasn't even just, like Doc said, it wasn't even just a sexual thing. Like, it was like what she liked to do all the time.
Feels normal when you're a wimp.
Oh, she was definitely barking. Yeah, she was barking and growling.
Old times.
I said she was hot, okay? Look, I'm fine. Like, barking and growling, I agree with Bloom. I'm out. Now, if she wants to be a bad dog and bite, on the other hand, you know, we might be able to work that out. But no, the barking, that's where I draw the line.
Another soft landing.
What tier is biting? Probably like, probably like an A minus or a B tier. It's not like a must have, but it can be nice. Not bad. I'm good. No. She was one shot. She was one shot.
Now I'm coming. Rampart never leaves a customer behind.
Enemy here.
Yes.
Yes, there's my kill for me. Got him. We're building a solid tier list. Wrestling? Wrestling is definitely A tier, I would say. Wait, what did wrestling? Oh, okay, I already put wrestling in A tier. Okay. Well, that checks out then. I forgot that we did that one. I thought you put B tier twice for some reason. A tier is such straight cap. Well, I mean, I'm into it as far as it being B tier, you know. Like I said, it's not like my favorite go-to thing, but it can be fun, you know.
It's a good day to take out some fools and be back in time for
Wrestling is easy A tier, if not S minus. Yeah, no, I put wrestling in a solid A tier.
Let's have a wee play with the laws of physics, shall we?
Very solid. Oh no, barking would be F tier. If that happened, no, we can't. No. That's instant deflation.
Let's head in that direction.
Good one, Bloom. I see what you did there.
Be ready, Mute. An enemy landed near us.
It looks like we have a lot of wrestling fans in chat.
Got some materials for us.
Okay. I guess that doesn't surprise me too much. I guess that's a thing that probably a lot of people do.
Attention. First blood.
Secured some materials.
Yeah, wrestling, as some people would say.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
This guy was like eating a sandwich. Can I not reload? The thing prevented me from reloading. It's crazy. Real or fake? Never mind, Bloom. It wouldn't let me reload because I was on that crafter and I was trying to press X and it wanted me to press X for
Off for a laugh, are we?
Science is unapologetic.
She knows it's real. What the? Yo, appreciate that 19 likes on the stream. What the pop G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you.
Here, pals. Plotting a landing's one of my specialities. Hold on to your knickers, darlings. Zero G, it's the only way to travel.
No way the team is landing here. They late landed here too.
First blood. The cycle has begun.
Wait, why am I caustic, bro? Just realized I was caustic. Back slowly. Once the sun went down, they didn't have any electricity. It was just all candles, so it really wasn't much to do other than wrestle. And sow your wild oats. Sounds like a deal to me. Yeah, it's basically like it was like living in Florida during hurricane season, but all year round.
Oh, it's showtime.
Come on, little mutie. We've got work to do.
Introducing your champion.
The only reason I stay in Florida. Oh god.
Jump master. As above, so below.
I want to know more about this boat, Lily Ashlyn. Specifically, does it run, and did he test it?
We do this.
Well, I guess he would. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm thinking it's cold there. I don't know why I just had that thought. Because it's freezing here now. We're basically in full-blown winter, and I was just like, did he actually go out on the water on that thing? And then I thought about it for like 2 seconds, and I was like, well, yeah, it's probably like 90 degrees there right now. Probably did take it out on the water. Alrighty, Doc. Have a good night. It's revengeful. What is this aim assist right now?
Wait, take him down. Change is coming. Best make peace with it.
Taking fire! Cracked the bad dude shield. Mira, that was the last of that.
There's a little bit delayed comms from Octane, but
We've got
okay.
that.
Getting health back.
Game is trash. What game? Bottle.
"45 seconds, and the ring ain't far at all."
God of War.
Un momento, healing.
He hasn't came inside since he got home. Oh, he's just hanging out on his boat.
If their feet moved like that in the ring, they wouldn't be
I
losing.
shan't. The ring's moving. It's closing in 30.
Can we ban this guy? Which guy?
TKO! We have our winner!
Hit the ejector seat.
10 seconds, ring's closed. Taking damage.
Wait, are they running away? There's no running away in boxing.
The ring's closing, and
Whoa, a contender.
And
Come on,
that was the
folks.
last
They can't
one.
dance with themselves. Well, they can, but it's boring as hell.
Reloading.
Who will challenge the
Okay.
all those numpties are bound to repent.
I'm the kill leader.
Around. Mira, the new kill
I'm
leader.
using a Phoenix kit, pals.
Sergeant Shields. Come on, come on.
Attention. Care package.
Care package. Sweet.
A fighter has entered the ring. Will anybody challenge her? Do you want to watch them in each other's corners staring? No, you want to watch them fight.
Reloading.
Interesting
And that
plan.
was the last one.
Nice takedown. How'd that feel?
Actually, honestly, I'll just assume I have this. Find some white ammo. Cool.
What do you think is over here?
Got 9 bats right now. Oh, okay.
Wow, look who it is! It's you! Can anyone summon the courage to
Shields
face
recharging.
this contender?
An enemy shield.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Reloading. Downed one.
Best bouncer bums this way.
Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky I like you.
Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
I don't know, Bato, just some randoms.
Rejuvenate.
They're shooting at me? I got some bad guys here. Bad guys, let's do this.
Got our pal's banner. Killed me a whole squad. A little easier than killing a black hole.
I may not survive this still. Oh, I got it.
Tossing down a heat shield.
What the rush? Let's go faster.
Rejuvenation.
Getting health back.
Recharging my shields.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
You're gonna have to move at my speed to make
Okay, well that was an interesting turn of events.
Delivering replicator.
Healing up. Replicator incoming.
Oh, gross, Ashlyn. What the?
getting health back. Jump that out.
How's that even possible?
Using mid. Come on, come on, come on.
Healing up.
Did this happen in Florida, Ashlyn? I'm asking only for obvious reasons.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. It's not too bad. I mean, it's bad, of course. You shouldn't do that, but I was picturing students in the classroom.
Healing. Ah, this is taking too long.
Dog, can you chill with your mic? What are you trying to give me Morse codes? Are you tapping your microphone or something right now, cut?
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute.
Face is mid, her body is decent though. Well, that's, you know. Everybody's got something going for him, you know?
Rings near darlings, and we've got a whole 45 seconds of free time.
I hate shooting through the rails.
Recharging.
Or just not even show the face, Ashlyn.
I think we could all use a pick-me-up.
I mean, personally, well, I'm not gonna say that. I cannot crack this lifeline. I can't crack either one of them. Oh, good help, Octane. Good help right there. Yo, let's go. We had 20 likes on the stream. All the top G's up in the chat, liking up the stream. We see you. Oh, well, chat. Personally, it is past my bedtime. I do want to thank everybody for coming through. Appreciate the 20 likes on the stream. Wasn't even supposed to stream today, but you know what? We made it happen for the content, for the pontoon. Glad everybody still showed up. And I hope everybody has a great rest of the night tonight and a wonderful hump day tomorrow. And so tomorrow... Yeah, Bottle. Plus, I have an interview in the morning for a different job. So, the surprise stream. You're welcome, Lily. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I have an interview in the morning for another job. So, I've got to get an earlier start than normal. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm not sure if stream is going to happen tomorrow. Probably not, but definitely on Thursday, we'll get a stream going. So anyways, I hope everybody has a great rest of your night and a good hump day. And we'll see you tomorrow maybe, but definitely Thursday. Alrighty. John Pine out.